Okay, let's look at question 1.2, continuing of the same question 1. We now had the ball that we are throwing up, and we calculated what the velocity or the time it will take for this ball if it's thrown up at 30 meters per second to reach the ground again. So now let's look at the new information that we have. 2 seconds after ball A is projected upwards, ball B is projected upwards from the roof of the same building. The roof is 50 meters above the ground. Both ball A and ball B reaches the ground at the same time. Refer to the diagram below and calculate the speed with which the ball was projected from the roof. So let's go through the different steps. First, I write down my values of delta x, vi, vf, g, and t. So then the second step is to choose my direction. Now remember, in number 1, I chose upwards as positive, so I'm going to stick with that. Then I fill in my obvious information that they gave me. Now, the obvious information usually is the information that is included in numbers inside the text. In this case, they told me the roof of the building is 50 meters above the ground. So I know the displacement of B will be the shortest distance between its initial and final position, which is this one. And then it's going from A to B, so my direction is down. So that means that my final displacement, or the distance that it travels because it's going down, is going to be minus 50. And then my other piece of obvious information is the question what they are asking. They want me to calculate the speed of B. So I can put in my question mark and add the information that I need to calculate. Now it comes to the difficult part, the information that is not so obvious. Okay, the first piece of information that is not too difficult is to determine the value of G. Again, G is going down. I chose up as positive, so therefore my value for G will be minus 9,8. Righto. Then the second piece of not so obvious information comes into this highlighted pieces of text. 2 seconds after ball A is projected, ball B is projected, and then they land on the ground at the same time. So this means ball A was thrown first and then ball B. So who took the longest to reach the ground? Ball A took the longest. Nee? Only 2 seconds later, ball B was projected upwards. So what do I know about the time? I already calculated the time it took for A, which was 6,122 seconds. Ball B did the displacement in 2 seconds less. Therefore, I know that the time that B used to do this projectile motion must be 4,122 seconds. Okay, so there I see I have 3 pieces of information. I know what I want. And again, that I see that the value that I don't need to calculate or have no information about is the final velocity, which gives me an indication of which equation I should use. So I place in all the values in there, and then I calculate my initial speed with which B was thrown upwards in the air as they requested, which I found was 8,068. Again, please check my calculation. If it's wrong, let me know, post it on the group so that we can correct it. Thank you.